Well, welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. Let us have a look and see what we're doing next. We were going to go and do our next samurai thing, weren't we? We should also jump into Duty Finder. I know, we're doing a quest, a job quest though. So let's, let me just get my head right. Into our challenge log. Alright, so we need to complete 3 more dungeons. And about 75 more enemies of our level. Rightio. We have 4 more fates to do. 20 lev quests, 5 which have to have different lev plates. That's not so hard. Crafting and gathering, we haven't really gotten into our crafting yet, but we sure ditto with that. Gold Saucer, we've done the 2 that we can do quickly. After that it's racing chocobos and playing triple triad, always fun. Let's see how we go. I know, I'm just trying to work out what I want to do. Blood on the Deck, our level 54 samurai quest. Let's go. We're going to Limsa. Maybe that's my home deck and I don't need to pay anything. Let's check it. Yeah, that's so good. I do need to remember to summon Fluffy though next time I'm out and about. Otherwise poor Fluffy will miss out on more companion kills. Okay. Voyages are in abundance. That's okay because I think they keep us ticking over and help us with things happening. Yeah, wow, so many voyages. What am I doing? I'm going to go and make sure my gear's mended. And then we're going to go and find, oh yeah, we're going to go and find Musosai. I also have to confront Shiva. Oh my goodness. I should probably put that up now. Let's talk to the independent mender. Repair everything. It's always a good thing to kind of have. Armoury chest. Body. Armoury legs. Armoury neck. Armoury wrists. And inventory in case I want to store anything. Nope, everything is now cleaned up. Do I want to melt some materia to my stuff? Ooh, maybe I should. Has it got slots? No slots, so let's not waste time doing that. Okay. Alright, we could get some food that'll help boost us actually in doing stuff. So what do we got? Battlecraft. So you don't have to make your own food, you can though. It's often better if you do. Let's just go for a sprint. Alrighty. Culinarian, this is who we're looking for. We're going to look for some proper food for our character. Alright, this is the highest level, I think. Oh no, item level 10. Gathering and perception. Craftsmanship. 7. Okay, 7. Chanterelle looks good. Item level 16. No GP. Wow, they really cater, don't they? Spell speed. Alright, with that 16 we had again, that's GP. There was a 9, not a 9, a 7 somewhere near it that gave us. Alright, it's not a high level food, but it does give us a little bit more. Let's grab that much. So we'll grab 5 flatbreads. Because I'm too lazy to make it myself. I can make it, I'm just too lazy. Much too lazy. Alrighty, now we're going to go over to where our mission is. We might eat one of those while we're here. A little bit of flatbread never hurt anyone. Let's just sort things out. So sort. And find the flatbread. Chow down on that. Have I got this? Obtained and registered. So we need to go and sell that up at Thingy. Oh, I probably have to go and use that in a mission somewhere. My bad. Kobold Society quests. Right, there's a few things there I need to look to. Into the Aetheryte, over to the Ethernet. We want to go down onto the upper decks. No, maybe I don't want to go to the upper decks, lower decks. Alright, give me a minute. No, I want this one. Yeah, I know why it's not showing. I'm silly. So you go into J. If you're on a quest and you can't find it, we're actually looking for it's one I've got to pick up. That's why it's not showing. All right. I think I had to go into yeah. All right, the aft castle. I know. Just watch me while I get lost. I'm so sorry, guys. Off to the aft castle, and then we're going to go over to here. Because if I'm not much mistaken, this is where our next quest with Musosai is. We'll find out. He did say to meet him at the Drowning Branch. The Drowning Wench. Oh my gosh. Musosai. Blood on the deck. Musosai is looking for you among the Drowning Wench crowd. Roselore, your katana has come to sit well at your hip. 'Tis plain your experience excising evil has matured you as a samurai. I have had an eventful time in this salt-kissed city. In the course of seeking evil, I came under the suspicion of the local peacekeepers, the Mellow Packets. A serial killer has been terrorizing these parts, 'twould seem, whose weapon of choice is an uncommonly sharp blade, one not unlike ours, and so I found myself confronted and questioned. Thanks to Momozigo's testimony, however, the pall of suspicion was quickly lifted. Not only that, but we were even permitted to examine the victim's wounds. There can be no doubt they were inflicted by a katana. The killer may well be a samurai, yet a true samurai does not take life without just cause. Murder is heinous in its own right. Committing it with our noble weapon compounds the crime. Such evil cannot be suffered. So there you have it. We're going after a serial killer. I must say, I'm morbidly excited. Right, let's begin by talking to people in Hawker's Alley. You couldn't have just told me that while I was there. Seriously, actually, Control I. I want to just check my, yeah, because we went through this like a dose of salts the other day. Okay, good. That's a little high. What's in there that I don't need? It is desynthesizable. It's pretty though. Sigh. I know, I need the space. It makes me sad. Bye. Alright, next. No. So that can go into my inventory. That can go into my inventory. That can be desynthesized. That can go into my inventory. 46. I know, I'll probably regret this later, actually. Wait, let me just make sure it's not a... Yep, that can go in. Desynth. Legionary Visor, let's desynth that thing. What's that? Ninja Hatsuburi, that can go into my inventory. What are you doing? Into my inventory. Ah, that's what I... Oh, that was a good misclick, wasn't it? Right, now we're going to just sort everything. Okay, now everything looks a little bit tidier. That's kind of a bit of a worry as well. But it looks like pretty much every... except for this. I might keep that for my bow, my archer. Same with that one. That's why they're there. Radio. Oh, I know. We are heading. It's if you don't keep on top of it, it gets on top of you, and that's a pain in the neck. We are going where? Intelligence in Hawker's Alley. And we do need to do a few more. Oh, we do need to do a few more of those as well. So let me grab my Ethernet shard. And up to Hawker's Alley. We're going to be in the middle of the two things, so we're going to have to run down and then run back up. That's fine. We'll wander this way. There's an orange circle over us. Let's talk to Gegeruju. Killer makes Chikun dead. Makes Gegeruju afraid. Afraidfully afraid. Gegeruju shake. Shaky wake all night. Brrr. Oh no, you poor little bird. Alright, let's go this way. Vain Sing. Recent murders. Gruesome business that, and it seems no one's safe neither. Why, even the traveller got himself sliced up, the unlucky sod. What sort of sick bastard do a thing like that? Good question. Good question. Well, ooh, why do I have a pumpkin here? Oh, the collectibles. We're all decked out too for All Saints Wake, which we've done. So we're still in that time period. I know. Now I've noticed them. I can see them everywhere, and I can admire. Look at this on the roof. Oh, that is cool. Okay, Swaz blatant. A serial killings? Oh, don't get me started. We all of us here have been on edge. One of the victims was a regular of mine. Navigator, rest his soul. Navigator, rest his soul. And I pray that the culprit is caught soon. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright. That's, I know he's lost a friend. Musosai. I don't think I saw anything that was kind of similar with the victimology. Except they were all from Hawker's Alley, all around. A patron, a traveller, and a quick-earn. The victims do not seem to have anything in common. However, the circumstances of their deaths are strikingly similar. They all vanished in the vicinity of the docks before later turning up as corpses. The killer, it seems to me, targets those who happen to pass along the landing. It's completely random, then? What a frightening thought! But now that we know this, what do we do next? We set a trap. Lure the killer out by walking around the area in question in the black of night. When he emerges from the shadows, we apprehend him. Ah, solid plan. So, who's the lucky one who gets to be the bait? Wait, what? Why me? Though the victims have naught in common, it must be noted that none of them were armed. In other words, the killer preyed on the defenseless. With our katana at our hips, Roselore and I shan't make enticing bait. Conversely, were we to forego our weapons, we would be ill-equipped to subdue the villain. And so it falls to you. Oh, Mhigo. Take heart, my friend. Both of us shall be close on hand, ready to pounce ere you may come to harm. Now then, let us go to the docks. And she stays with him. She doesn't quit on the spot. She just does what's needed. Aww. Brave little Lala. Okay. I know, I'm just trying to remember. There, it's hiding under the Fisherman's Guild. Well, well. Musosai. It is time. Let us set the trap. Oh, Mhigo, I worry for you. Oh. Ah, it's him! And then he runs away because that blade. Well, by the Kami, Mhigo, that scream was loud enough to wake the dead. Small wonder the villain fled with such haste. It wasn't intentional. What's done is done. Besides, our mission was not entirely without fruit. The killer's blade, it is known to me. Some while ago, a wealthy merchant of this land came to Kugane, a port of Higashi. The man had a fetish for blades and proceeded to buy up the finest he could find. I chanced to inspect the wares at one of the many swordsmiths this merchant visited, and noted a unique katana marked for delivery to his ship. The self-same katana the killer wields. Furthermore, according to the shopkeeper, the merchant was a Laughabelle. A wealthy Lalafellan merchant, you say? Well, in this area there's Gegeruju, whom I once entertained with a dance troupe. But for all his vices, he didn't strike me as a serial killing sort. Be that as it may, this is our sole lead. Now, where do we find this man? At his resort in Costa del Sol, most like, but I'm doubtful he's the one we're after. I know this class takes you all the way through here. I just want to chase after him. I mean, okay, it would be a mistake to say his short little Lalafell legs wouldn't take him faster than we run, because you and I both know how fast a Lalafell tank moves. Those things are speedy, so why this guy would not be, whole question. Let's head off to Costa del Sol before I dig myself into a deeper verbal trench. Okay. I need my map, don't I? I do. I need my teleport station. I need to find Costa del Sol up here, and we need to just zippity-doo-dah away, because we cannot teleport from Aetheryte to Aetheryte. These we just kind of zip away to. Very well. Let us go find... Ooh. I know, Fates. Okay, we're not playing with the crabs. We are going to go... No, we're not. We're going to go and talk to Gegeruju like good little possums. All right. Gegeruju. Who disturbs my slumber? Oh, if it isn't the resourceful and supremely forgiving adventurer. I see you brought company today, and of the Far Eastern persuasion besides. How very exotic. But come, what is it you wish of me? Well, you see. Truly now, yours truly, suspect in the serial killings. But of course it is a mistake, and no mistake about it. However, I do have an inkling as to who the culprit might be. Gurumi Bolumi, he is your man. He made his fortune in trade and indulges in extreme excesses, which, coming from me, is saying something. But most relevant to your investigation is the fact he is obsessed with all things Far Eastern and owns an extensive collection of katana. Why, just the other day at a social gathering, he was bragging about one such weapon as though it was his firstborn. When he said that he wanted to feel what it was like to cut a man down, we all had a good chuckle, assuming he was speaking in jest. The man did always strike me as touched, but to think that he would actually go and do the deed, to kill simply to satisfy his own twisted urges. This is no man, but a fiend in a man's skin. Master Gegeruju, we were wrong to suspect you and humbly beg your forgiveness. Will you tell us where to find this depraved creature? On his ship, where he lives. It's at anchor nearby for now, but I should warn you that he recently mentioned wanting a change of scenery. A ship? It's going to be tough to sneak aboard, but if we miss this chance, who knows when there'll be another? Oh, thank your lucky stars, for it just so happens I've received an invitation from Gurumi Bolumi to attend a banquet aboard his, and I quote, vessel of myriad pleasures. He's going to kill you, Gegeruju, you dummy. You may have it. A small token of my remorse to you, my dear adventurer. Show it to the man's retainer at the pier, and you'll be shown to his ship. And you, showmaster, I will lend you my garb. Disguised as yours truly, none shall raise an eyebrow were you to have bodyguards in your company. And with that, I bid you success. Gurumi Bolumi is a troublesome business rival, and I shan't shed a tear at his demise. Always looking for the angle. Oh, okay, now I've got to wait for this exchange. We are grateful. Without further ado, then, let us assume our roles and head to the pier. Why do I have a terrible feeling about this? Because Gurumi Bolumi finds Gegeruju just as annoying and is going to kill him. And now you're him. That Gegeruju. And Gegeruju is smart enough to suss it out too. So he's knowingly sending us to bait the trap and then get rid of his would-be murderer and business rival. He is such a little screwy little halfling. That's what he is. Oh boy. This is why we didn't go into Duty Finder, because Garumi Balumi's retainer. Master Gegeruju and company, you do us great honor. The invitation, if I may. Here you go. Do I still have food running? Yeah, 13 minutes of food, okay. All appears in order. Thank you kindly. If you would care to step aboard, we shall cast off presently. Duty calls. Commence battle for blood on the deck. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows to level 56. We're actually at level 55, so that might help us a little bit. We can keep our little fingers crossed. Ooh. Wow. Oh, he's got a tree on board. Oh my gosh. That is pretty, isn't it? Is he sleeping? Oh, wow. Oh, she does make a wonderful little Gegeruju, doesn't she? Oh, beautiful. Your dedication to your passion is beyond impressive, my lord. Would that we all had your fine taste. Come now, we've scarcely scratched the surface, save some wonderment for my prized katana. He's going to kill them all. Ah, Master Gegeruju, always a pleasure, I say. Are those samurai I see beside you? A commendable first effort, my lord, but they pale in comparison to my katana collection. You would flaunt the blades you used to cut down innocents. Twisted fiend, your reign of terror ends here. You are not Gegeruju, are you? And yet I would swear we've met. Damn right we've met. I'm the would-be prey who screamed his lungs out. Oh, whoops, he's a boy. I'm sorry. Ah, yes, from the other night. You see, 'tis well and good to admire a blade upon a stand, but its true place is in one's hand. This I discovered to my sheerest ecstasy. The law is too good for the likes of you. You shall face the selfsame end you visited upon innocence. Not only do you speak uninvited into a private gathering, sneak, by the way, you make violent threats against an upstanding citizen. It seems I have no choice but to summon the guards. Now let us step above and pray put on a good show. I have a reputation as a host to uphold. Wow. How are we moving forward with the sails furled? What is that? Oh, I think he's going to cheat like cheatery. Never happened. Yes. Because, wow, that thing is awesome. Ostigrein, Koi, time to work for your keep. Wow. I know, look at this. That is no way to hold a katana. You are no true samurai. Bah, that is a difference. A samurai is just a swordsman what fights with a katana. And this champion gladiator is going to show you how it's done. You heard that, Roselore? The difference is lost to this man. We must free him from his ignorance. Hold it. I've a mind to savor this. We shall save you for last. Let's warm the deck with an opening act. Oh. Uh-oh. Pretend ninjas? For now, we enjoy the spectacle, and he gets to assess our abilities. I too shall observe. You alone are more than enough for these false shinobi. Yes, master. Have at her! Hirosutiai! Sutei! Oh, really? I've forgotten everything. Oh, crumbs. Alright. Tab. Control. Oh, I'm frozen. Tab. Control 1. Alright. 1. 2. Use my big points. And go 2. And go 3. And go 4. 3. Oh no. Whoops. Okay, because I'm going to get hurt if I start like playing this stupid. And 1. And control 2. And control 1. And 1. And 2. Now I do have a... What's this do? That one. Oh, okay. This is not where I should be learning my skills, by the way. Just saying. I'm going to get myself booted. Paralyze. We'll go 8. And we'll do 8 again. And we'll do 8 again. And we'll do 11. And we'll do 8. And we'll do 11 again. And we'll do control 1. And we'll do I need a healing potion. And we'll do 8. And we'll do 8. And we'll do 1. And 2. And we'll do 3. And we'll do shield. And we'll do 1. And we'll do 2. 4. And 2. And then the hit points. And 3. Because that gives me back a few. 1. And we'll go 5. Control 5. My bad. Okay, which gives me a 3. And a 1. And a 3. And I need that and that. And 1. And a 2. And stuff that thing. And 4. And a 3. And it equals. And 1. And a 2. And a shield. And a 3. And I need a arm's length. And a 1. And a control 6. 2. And a 3. 3. My bad. And a 1. And a 2. Armor. 2. And 3. And 4. Okay. Here it comes. This is going to be bad. Humph! 'Tis a fiend who resorts to using a fiend. False shinobi you may leave to me. Alright. Okay. Equals. And 1. And shield. 2. And control 5. And 3. And 3. Control 7, control 6, control 8, and 4. And 1, and shield. And 2. And control 2. And 3. And use a healing potion. And 1. And 2. And 2. And shield. And slap. And control 8. And 1. And 2. 1 and 2. I'm about to get killed. And 3, I need 7, and a shield. And a ouch! And a 4. And a 1. And a 2. And a freeze that thing. And a 3. And an 11. And a 1. And a shield. And a healing potion. And a 2. Did we do it? Oh my god. No, my beautiful pet! No more games. Time to unleash the samurai. Yes. Time to hope my healing comes in. Finally, the last act of this gaudy circus. Shield. And equals... Sorry, equals 3. And control 5. And 3. And 3. And 4. And 3. And shield. And 7 and 6 and 1. And arm's length and 2. I am so dead. And 3. Ah, don't stand there. That would be stupid. And equals and shield. And 1. And 2. And 4. And slap. Don't stand there, don't stand there. Thank you. And 3. And equals. And control 4. And control 1. And 1. And 2. I know, I always seem to get stuck there. And 3. And healing potion. And 1. And stun. Did he just use explosives? And 3. And equals. And 1. And 2. And 3. And control 5. And 4. And 3. And control 2. And shield. And potion. And get out of there. And 8. Might as well. And 2. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 1. And shield. And stun. Ah! Oh, sugar. I need better gear. I did also get locked out of the screen at one point. Do we try it again? I'm not sure I can beat him with what I've got. Maybe I'm just not good enough yet. What am I missing? Alright, so this gives me rushes, target delivers, and attack with a potency of 100. Yeah. Oka. Okay, that's a surrounding enemies thing. Grants Fuka, which does something. Reduces the weapon skill cast time and recast time. Okay. That gives a portion of the damage into HP, which is what we're doing. 5. Potency of a Hunkin grants Hakaze. And Fugetsu. So it comes from Hakaze. Increases damage dealt by 10%. Duration of 40 seconds. So basically if we go a 1 and then a 5, delivers an attack of 250 and increases our Kenki gauge, which helps. So I've been doing a lot of this. So grants Fuka, which reduces cast time, and this one grants Kenki gauge by 5. So maybe if I do, so control 1, and then 1, 4, 1, 5, and then 1 and then 2. So this one gives me 3 weapon skill combos without meeting combo prerequisites. So I could do damage and then Kasha. What's this one? That's my throne one. Is there another combo I'm missing? Iejitsu. Executes a weapon skill depending on the current number stored in the send gauge. So you got to fill that thing up, or at least do 1. Okay, so I am missing that. I haven't been doing that. This is an attack of 100 potency. All right. Well, let's try a new approach and see if we can get better at it. Master Gegeruju. Yep, the invitation, which we'll hand over, and then we're going to skip the cutscene pretty much because we've seen it, so we don't need to go through it again. So we're going to escape and skip that cutscene, which would drop us straight into facing the shinobi, I think. Alright, so I've got to remember that my 9 and my control 9 are... Alright. Tab. Control 1. Equals. Why can't... Oh, because I don't have enough gauge. Alright. So, 5. And that would have given me my equals. And control 8. And again, control 8. And 8. I'm not using that well enough, am I? This. And then I need to do this. And then I need to do that. And then I need to do this. Okay, that is kind of tearing them down. I should still be using my shielding. Okay. Tab. And shield. And slap something. And acorn. So they're all fresh. And what we'll do is we use this a little bit earlier now. So we are getting a few of our hit points back while it's in effect. Right, I've got none of my healing skills up yet. I should be using my shielding a lot more. I should be using that a lot more. Okay, get my healing back in. Alright, then we'll come back. Okay, so that was a little bit better. You're tough, I'll give you that, but how will you fare against my pet? Feeding time, my pretty. Tab, 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 tab. Come on, tab, target it, please. Control 7, control 6, control 1 and 3. And then holding it arm's length, that equals again 1 and 2, control 6 and 2. And 3, control 4. And 1 and 2, control 1 and 3. Okay, it did jump out of range, I didn't notice, that doesn't help. 2 and 3 and 4 and use the healing potion. And 1 and use a shield. And 2 and use your control 5 and use this one. And then, oops. Okay, you're going to be in trouble in a minute. 2, you are in trouble. And again, control 1 to shield, control 6 to stun, control 2 to heal. Potion's not ready yet. And 2, and then 3, and then 1. Okay. Now, you should have a little bit of time to heal up. We're going to help with the potion. Right, then let's take some heads. Alright, and we want to use tab target, and charge. And keep going. And control 1 and 2. And then 3. And then control 7. And then 1. And then control 5. We're going to use 3. And we're going to use control 8. No, you don't need control 8. 4. And shield, and 3, and healing potion, and get out of the way, and control 6, and control 4, and 2. Now I did say something about having to use 5 a bit more often than I was using it. Okay, what does this do? Okay, that's kind of spectacular, but is it any good? Come on, move. Move. Thank you. Shield equals 1. And then 2. And then 8. and then healing potion, and then 3, and then control 6, and then control 5, and then 3. I'm going to die again. Control 1. No. No, so I'm just not good enough to do this duty just yet. Alright, now it does. So what is my gear like? Control C. I often find with these duties when I don't get as far as I want to, it's because I haven't got the gear I need. So these are, so I've got a 130, I've got a couple of 90s. Let's try and get our gear level up before we give this another shot. I know I'm not running away crying. I'm going to run away. I'm going to get some better gear and then come back and kick some tail. Hopefully. Because we're getting a lot of the way through it and then we're not beating that last bit. So I'm going to go find a Control C. Alright, I need... I know, I keep forgetting that I don't... Oh no, I do have them. Alright, what are we improving? So we're going to need about 250 for each of these. So I need 1,000. Okay, these are at 115. What's my lowest? That ring is my lowest. So these are all lower except for that one. Alright, let's go and see where we can purchase some better earrings just to bring those up. Yeah, so I'm either terrible or I need better gear. So let's eliminate the better gear, and then if I'm still losing, I'm terrible. That makes sense. Let's go and fix the merchant. Go to the merchant mender. We'll fix this bit up. Okay, I need to repair my gear because I broke stuff. There we are. I know. We're going back to Limsa, so grab this. Or are we? So I think her gear is limited, isn't it? So let's not go to Limsa. Let's go to... Revenant's Tide. So... I've got to go up here. Sol Invictus, so good to see you. I need the merchants. No, I can't remember. It's Rowena. That's the name I can never remember. There we go. Let's have a look at the Ironworks gear. Alright. That's what we want. 600. Alright, so we need to get some of these up. I am going to check and see what we can buy for coin. So, Geralt's Masterworks is... those stones. Let's have a look at Ironworks gear. Now that's also, yeah. Sometimes you can pick up stuff for coin. Clearly not here. Primal. Oops. Primal gear I think is not for coin. I think that's something else again. Yeah, it's these. Ooh. Mirror of the World. Where do I get that from? 6, you get your Tidal Wave Katana, but it's only a level 100, so... Alright, let's see if Oriana sells us anything for coin. I don't think any of these do. Okay, it's all elegant stones of poetics, so I'm curious as to what she sells that the other one doesn't. Oh, these are augmented. Okay, and these are level 130 here. So we're looking at okay, so we're looking at that's just your Cuirass. We want it though. We're gonna have to go and run a few dungeons and do a few Beast Tribe quests. So we get about 15 elegant tomestones per Beast Tribe quest, per Allied Society quest, right? We can do 12 a day. So 10 is 150. So we can get 160 tomestones that way. But the best way to get tomestones is by doing these duties. So let's go. Yeah, but we can only get out of there. Bug. Main scenario. Alright, let's go. We'll start with... Normally I just start with what's at the top. Alright, let's just clear the selection and do the thing. We'll go from the top. So 100 is... See, if we were playing in the class that was required, we could get double that. And then I guess what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at our societies. Okay, so we only need 30 more to go to the next level in that one, and that'll give us some extra quests. So we'll do the Amalj'aa first, and then we'll do the Sylphs. Yeah, that'll do. So I should have a reset allocation. My timer should have reset, so I should now have 12 again. We don't need to do it for our challenge log. We've finished our Allied Society quest part of our challenge log. Okay, that's why it's ticked off. Alright, but we're going to go to little Mhigo. I know, I'm disappointed in myself that I'm not good enough to make that trial. Sigh. That's okay, we will get better. And we also could do some levs as well. I don't think levs will give us tomestones, but let's check. Let's have a look at our battlecraft levs. Yeah, no, we'll get venture coins, XP, which is handy, and gil. They're only level 25 levs as well. But I think it's probably closest to what we can do. It would also, however, give us, in our challenge log, if we did our levs, yeah, we could get 250... 251 XP out of doing 20 lev quests. So we might do that as well. Alright, first things first. Well, we'll grab... No, we won't. We'll grab those from Ul'dah. Grab our bird, or whatever we happen to summon. Oh wow, a bird. Beautiful. I know, I love the bird. It is a bit blinding though, I am finding it really, really blinding. Fibubgar. A shell to Scry On. Yes. How much are we getting out of these? We're getting, oh no, we're only getting 5 tomestones. Well that really messes it up, doesn't it? So that only is 50, 60 tomestones. It's gonna take us a while to get the tomestones. We need to get our gear. Alright. If you have a look at our vendor, we don't yet earn steel Amalj'aa, but when we do, we'll be able to get a few different things. Steel rivets, mithril rivets, all for cheap, which makes it a lot easier to do your other stuff, so we don't have to make them. Anyway. Alrighty, away we go. Leveling up. The level grind is real. It's actually easier if I had waited till Heavenswood. It would be easier to level up my samurai. But that's okay. We're actually, what are we here for? Tomestones. While we're waiting for an alternate method of earning tomestones. Level 45, level 55. He might leave us alone. We'll find out. Of course, the hard way. Off the bird. Call the bird. Right. beat up the fire sprite. I'm not sure why I'm beating it up, but okay, maybe I need to. Tempering ground. That's right, so we must be freeing. I know I just went right through and just zippity-doo-dah past all the readouts for that tempered spear wife. Let's go. Alright, and then losing one's tempered. Sacred Ash. I wonder if they eventually get to the point where they do invent something that is useful. I know, we'll get there. We might do a couple of main scenario quests. Oh, I've got a line up for that one as well. Where are we going? This way. Ah. He will not leave me alone, but that's okay. We'll commence that. Let me just get out of here so I'm not dead before I can join. Just waiting on the other DPS. We'll just go stand in the middle over here. Oh, whoops. Alright, maybe we'll just keep running for a little bit. Yeah, think. Alright, stand over here. I don't think the tortoise will eat us. Alright, what were we doing? A high level dungeon. Oh my gosh, what a way to start the day. I think we need to do this one. This looks like, yes, this dungeon. Oh, I hate this dungeon. The Wanderer's Palace, that's right. That's okay. Well, I should have jumped down to party. And we'll go say hi. So yeah, this is the first time. Oh my goodness. And I'm running with an experienced group, so hopefully I won't slow them down. I know. Wait, I needed those. Oh, and I need a bunch of these from in here. Oh, that's right. Can I control 8 in here? Oh yeah, I can too. That's my area attack. Alright, let's go Mully on them. Sorry, I'm not doing a lot of... Whoops! Ow, 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 that was stupid. Alright, control 2. It's the hazard of being melee DPS, you get hit all the time. Okay, where are we going? And we'll go a bit faster so we don't hold anyone up. Oh my god. What have I got to do here? Not die, right? Not die, that's the trick. Oh, 1. And then 1. And we'll slap it. We use 7. We use 6. We'll use whatever that does. Can you just hit the guboo? Thank you. Okay, use that. Use this. Use this. Use some of that. Use a bit of this. Use a bit of that. Use a bit of this. Get a bit of this. Get a bit of this. And again. And again. And this one. And this one. And this one. And shield. And this. Maybe I don't suffer. I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, let's go. Kick that open in case we need stuff from it. Get into a run so that we can keep up. Pick a target. Your tab. And tab again. Hey. Oh, oops. Actually, I should be going. Actually, I need to throw things right now. Until the tank stops running. When the tank stops running, we can stop throwing things. I am going to have to move in a minute. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's get rid of this. It's in the way. Oh, what's that? I know, I don't remember any of this. Usually I'm healing and I'm just following. Okay, can I sprint now? Where's my other... Oh, whoops. So these are all things that we need for our oops. Damn it! Bring that back! I was using that. Oh! Hello! I don't think he likes us very much. I should be throwing stuff. It's not in range even for this. Why is it there? Now it's in range. Ow! Rude! I just grab a healing potion to keep the burden off the healer, grab a shield to keep the burden off the healer. Okay. I think that nasty thing is chasing me. What do you reckon? Oh, this does not look good. Kind of like a big chocolate pudding out of control. Okay. Okay, I've definitely got to remember to use that multi kind of thing more often. Six elegant tomestones of poetics. Yay! Tab. Where's my tank? Oh my god. And then we'll throw the shield. Alright, I'm learning as we go. Like, this is, as a DPS, you get to actually learn more of the dungeon than you do as a healer. As a tank, you should probably already know a little bit of the dungeon. Wow. What is that? Can we go fight it now? Yes, we can go fight it now. Hit the go faster button. Okay, I see little Tomberries appearing around the side. I'm going to slap that thing. Do we need this? Oh no, we don't attack those because it makes him mad. That's right. I remember. I know, it takes me a little bit to remember. I don't think we attack those. Wait, you... we are going to have to deal with these, right? Okay, if the more experienced players aren't doing it, then... then we follow their lead. Okay. Hey, we did it! That's pretty good. Player commendation. Thank you, Tank. That was wonderful. I've probably run out of players. Alright. Let's see if any of this gear is useful to us. I don't think so, but it might be. Alright. Now we did have to go into the Wanderer's Palace. For some reason. What was it? I got a player commendation. That was so kind. Thank you. Alright. Well, nothing's beating us up yet. Okay, we want to check two things. The first thing we want to check is to see if we've completed something that we didn't realize we had to do. Or maybe we just haven't got it yet. Okay, so that didn't actually count for anything, but the next thing we want to check is what's in our hunting log. And this is what we're after. So I forgot that we had to go in there because we needed to defeat Tonberries, corrupted Nimians, and soldiers of Nim. We had to defeat 3 of each of these and 8 of those. So that was one of the reasons we had to go in. Okay. Well, that's not a bad note to end the episode on, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Next episode, we're going to run through and get some more Amalj'aa tomestones so that we can increase our gear so we can go back and do our samurai things. But until then, I'm going to bid you adieu. Take care out there.